Can I go?
Yes,
Yes.
To be honest, I think for me, the whole social justice journey has been absolutely amazing. I love the fact that you are both involved in it. You know, it's not just someone training us here on the side. You as the two people that know the most. It's built this up from small to this is amazing. So the first-hand experience to me is very special. I think you've got so much knowledge and experience behind you. And like I said, Laurie, those examples that you bring into the whole process makes it so much easier to understand.
Where do I start, Laurie? I've done so much of research on mediation and finding the right family, if I want to call social justice family, to find the right family to fit into. Because I think, you can't wear a bigger shoe or a smaller shoe. You need something that fits, like Cinderella.
But yeah, the material is comprehensive. And I think as we said, I think everyone said that the experience that you share, both you and Anneke, that you gathered over time and all the opportunities that you explored, makes this a very special course. It's got body, it's got practice.
Our intense gratitude for your patience, your understanding, and just your wisdom, knowledge, and skills that is so openly shared with all of us. From the legal perspective, from mediation perspective, and also big thank you goes to Anita for taking us through the marketing strategies. That is something I really need to work on. I'm totally out of that area. And yes, thank you for having put this program together. I only hope and wish lots more people will attend it.
I think what then really mediation has really brought, like social justice, is you standing in the gap. Because it's about this family that is unique. It's unique children, unique issues, but also unique everything, So why must you be singling them out and thinking that they all have equal space to raise their voices, So really mediation kind of closed the circle for me. And like Bettina says, I don't see myself outside the mediation space, but also my excitement is that now I've got the lingo that I would be using, it's just so exciting.
The other thing that I can't wait for actually is to be part of the whole, like you've mentioned before, the whole social justice family almost, to be a member that can phone you up any day and we can support each other. You don't have to feel alone. You might be starting your own little practice, but I'm not feeling alone. And I feel already that I've got support. Although I'm going to be doing this on my own, I'm never going to be alone, and I don't have to make the difficult decisions on my own. So to me, it's been priceless, to be honest. And I want to thank both of you, because I think all of your input, the fact that you meet so many different kinds of people with different industries and backgrounds is also always an amazing part of it. But just thinking about the actual training, I think your material is amazing. Very self-explanatory, very user-friendly, and your way of presenting is practical, it's honest. I love it. That's just me.
My biggest problem coming into the whole sort of thing has been a mix of fear around dealing with family sort of related things and how that links into the law. I think after 7 days, and you need to change my certificate to 44-hour mediation course, not 40 hours, please. It's sort of, I suppose just like mediation, running through a course like this is empowering.
It's an incredible tool. Mediation is, just looking at it, is the best thing since sliced bread. We should have been doing this 200 years ago. It's the most amazing tool and alternative that I've ever seen. And I think I'll be using mediation in my personal life as well as my working life.
Thank you very much, Laurie. Your input, your expertise, everything is just invaluable. I've learned so much and I'm so excited for the future. And I'm so happy to have met all of you.
I thank you for teaching
and for being willing to teach. I'm definitely, I feel like Hilda said, it's not the last you've seen of me. I know I have a lot more to learn, and I'm looking forward to it.
Lori, we also say a few words. Thank you very much for this workshop. I've learned a lot. Yes, your notes so comprehensive. The way you present the cause, you just make it exciting. It's not boring, really. I'm grateful for everything that took place. The way you are patient, guys, both you and Aniki. Thank you very much.
It's really been a journey for me. Although it was 5 days, it seems like forever. But it really was an amazing experience. I must thank you for that, being a mentor and a psychologist and a guide and all of that, enforcer as well.
Life-changing, and it's taught me to dig deep and to follow process, but at the same time to wing it and navigate and go with the flow, but also keep the process in mind. And it's actually given me a lot of confidence.
You were very welcoming, especially you, Laurie. You listened to me and you encouraged me, and I really am thankful that I got to work with each and every one of you guys. I learned a lot, and like Hilda and Monica said, this isn't the last time you're going to see me, and I'm truly grateful to have spent these 7 days with all of you guys. Thank you.
We got our money's worth in terms of like really having to work through the process, but it's quite exciting going forward. The role plays is one, and some of the other stuff I think which was massively important for me specifically was the session on what to do with setting up a practice and how to get going. It's provided a bit of a roadmap and a plan, and that's what I needed from this. So yeah, thanks to both of you guys.
Ons was dit 'n baie insiggewende kursus geweest. Ek het baie daarvan gehou dat julle soveel met ons gedeel het, maar afgesien van die kursus het ek daarvan gehou dat julle ons bemagtig het in die feit dat daar is iemand om ons te help. Ek hou daarvan dat julle vir ons gesê dat julle ons nie gaan los net hier nie. Dis nie nou net soos jy's klaar en wel dan daar gaan jy nie. So ek moet vir julle dankie sê dat julle ons vir die pad vorentoe ook bemagtig en dat julle ook julleself beskikbaar stel vir ons in die toekoms.
I'm very, very grateful for this and this new journey that we have started together. Really, we really need you to hold our hands as we are starting this new journey of mediation. We are still going to need you guys. Thank you very much for everything.
It just pulled on me. It's just something that I want to do. I've learned a lot. During this course also, I've said to you, there was times I felt like giving up and maybe I won't be able to do it. And you've kept me motivated, and the team members have kept me motivated, and I really do think that I will be suitable for this. It might take some practice. I don't have the professional background that they do, but I believe I'll get there. And definitely also not the last you're going to see of me.
Laurie, first of all, thank you for making this a safe space.
Yes.
And so that we could share, because there were quite a few personal stories that were shared. And yes, thank you so much for your patience, the knowledge, and Ian.
That's an excellent tool, and thank you very much, and thank you to my fellow colleagues and Julia who's joined us. You've made this absolutely fantastic. And I think I'll never be the same after this. I'll definitely be able to use everything somewhere along the line. And it's actually opened my eyes to real life, people's problems, the justice system, and how I can actually make a difference as a mediator. So thank you, Laurie.
So, it was quite a beautiful experience, a very thought-provoking, a molding exercise. You come in being somebody that you want to get to be, and along the way you sometimes take more than what you actually expected to take away, and that's what I've experienced. It taught me to totally dissect a situation, sit back, be a good listener,
lost and at times it's very lonely. But this is one that stood out, and you have brought out of us good and just possibilities. And yeah, it's just amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
To learn and model it so that the process can really be as fulfilling and enriching for the families that we're going to be impacting going forward. Thank you very much. And the ladies,
when I see you, looks like you eat this mediation, you sleep mediation. For you, it's a calling. It's not all about money or whatever, but it's a calling, the way you do this thing. And you know, the way you are doing it is like you also need more people to see how we can help people outside.
Dit was my ongelooflike proses geweest en ek wil vir jou en Annika baie dankie sê vir julle insette. Julle passie vir mediasie is aansteeklik en so borrelend. Hoe julle ingryp in die situasies en net vir ons sê met die rolspel. Onthou hier, tydjie en hoe julle inklim en hierdie ding net self aanpak is regtig waar. Ja, dis baie inspirerend vir my. Ongelooflike reis geweest, baie dankie.